Hello everyone and welcome back to Keepsakes by Patty Cakes. Today I just wanted to do an Etsy share of a few things that I've put on my Etsy at a few viewer requests. So it is of my micro-macrame jewelry that I made last year before I got into junk journaling. And I'll also be explaining a little bit about two of the threads that I use and what it takes to make these. So first I'll show you the threads that I use. We have this type of thread. This is only in a few of the colors that I have, and it's a waxed polyester thread at 0.5 millimeters. And some of them I think are maybe 0.7. But these are very, very strong threads, and I got these from Italy, and it's called Linhasita, and I hope I'm saying that correctly. But I got quite a few of these to make them, and the reason why they're so thin is so you can, well, it's easy to work with, but also it's easy to get some of the beads on them, depending on, you know, the hole size. Then we also have this type of cording, and I'm not sure if you would call this a thread or a cord, but these are definitely cording, but it's made up of nylon threads. And these are also in 0.5 millimeters, and I also have the 1 millimeter size. So the nylon is a very strong thread as well, and I love working with this because, as you can see, the shine on it is a lot nicer than the Linhasita. It's more of a flat, like a matte color, if you will. So those are the two types of cords that I used, and I'll just show you a little bit. I have a book here. I can't fit it all in, but this is one of the necklaces that I made, with this part being a little different, the beading. But I just wanted to show you, in the beginning it has some of the knots that are used in micro-macrame, and a lot of these are used in macrame as well. And these are 4 of them here, and then we have this whole page of knots. So it can get very I don't want to say hard. It seems like it's complicated, but once you start doing micro-macrame, it's actually quite fun and relaxing once you get the hang of it. But this is just an example of the necklace I made and what is entailed. And these are the directions for it. And as you can see, you have to work with each and every piece of cording, doing knots across it. And oops, here are the next 2 pages. I'll just go like this, and at this point you can see all of the cords we have going here, and then this is kind of joining them together to make the top of the necklace. And then here we are making the part that would be considered the chain. So we have all this. And also in micro-macrame, you usually won't find glue. It is melted with a lighter at the ends to keep them intact. Now with cotton thread, which I also started out with that before I got into doing the micro macrame, to see if I liked it, and you cannot burn that. It does have to be glued. And of course the cotton is probably a little more fragile because you can get these ones wet, you know, but really you're not supposed to try to get them wet or bathe in them. But the cotton, like I said, is more fragile. And then we also have what's called a macrame board, and this one of course is very used and dirty. Very well loved. And I also have a larger one where you put the cording up the top to, you know, hold your place. Kind of just like, let me take this one here. To start them out, you would just stick it in the end there and do your work from each of the threads, which I won't get very much into that, but I just wanted to share that with you. And most of the people that I've learned off of actually use a clipboard where it has the clip at the top. And I tell you that I guess since they learned that way, it's probably a lot more easier for them, but it is not for me, starting out with the macrame board, that is. So I'll just show you the pieces that I have in my Etsy shop right now. And I don't have the names of the stones with me for this video, so I'm just going to show you them. And the descriptions will be in the Etsy shop. So here is the necklace like I just showed you, but with different beads. I hope you can see that. I'm not quite sure. And then there's a toggle clasp of a bronze flower and leaves at the top. It's kind of hard to, there we go. And as you can see, all the weaving and knotting in this piece and the beading, and that's the back with various crystals and glass beads. Okay, just set that aside. Next I'll move along to this bracelet. And it has an acrylic cabochon in it of Lily of the Valleys. I hope the camera picks that up. And then you can see that the bezel is created with this is actually made from the linjacita cording, and the bezel is made from the thread around the cabochon, and then the weaving is done off of that with various seed beads. And then this one, this is how it opens and closes, by this little slide right here that is also macrame on there. So that is this bracelet, and it's like a kind of like a beigey and dark blue color there. Okay, now we have this bracelet here that is leaves, with the center being this green glass bead, and we have green seed beads along the sides, and this one actually ties. It's a bigger bracelet. And then here we have a little wing bracelet. It's purple wings, and it also has a slide mechanism on it, and all you do is like pull the sides to loosen it and unloosen it, just like you see on some of the friendship bracelets. So this is that one. Then we have a pink winged choker necklace. with a black glass bead in the center. And like I said, this one ties so it can fit probably most necks. And we have a cuffed bracelet here, which you can see all the knotting work in this one. And it has leaves here and brass beads and burgundy. And then we have seed beads up at the top and little seed beads on the fringe at the bottom. And this one also ties like this. I got another bracelet on, but you get the idea. And this one's mine that I made. And then we have this one, which would be a unisex bracelet. And it's in green and brown. It could be army colors or camouflage. So this one, like I said, is male and female, and you can see the greens and the browns going across here. Here we have another bracelet that is also a tie bracelet. And we have some silver little seed beads and a white glass pearl. And that one also just ties around. Here we have a wave bracelet, and it is very intricate design, as you can see, with like a aqua color seed bead, and it has a button closure with a loop, and there is a rose button. Then we have a silver one, and it has the slide closure. And it has a glass black and white or silver, black, white, and silver bead. And then little silver seed beads in here. You can see the knotting of that one. Let's see. Oops. And we have a Labrador necklace made from a Labradorite cabochon. And I don't know if you can see, if I turn the stone, we get many colors in the flashes of blue, or what I like. I don't know if it picks it up on here. And then that one is also made with brass beads, and this is a tie necklace as well, so you tie it in the back, and these are on the ends of this one. Let me just stick that back in here. Whoops. Gonna knock them all over here. Okay, and then I have a pendant. This one does not have a chain or a necklace to it, but it is also done with a Labradorite cabochon. And this one shows the blue a lot more, I think, in it. And it has branches, a branch that comes around and is intertwined. And we have leaves on the sides. And that's the back of it. Okay. And we have this little gray and pink bracelet, and it also has a slide tie on it right here with these little metal-like pink beads. And then these are glass, it look like kind of a blackish gray, and then it has the little pink beads on the ends. Okay. Then we have another leaf bracelet. It's a different style. And this one has Swarovski crystals, and then these whitish pink beads here. And that one just looks gorgeous on. It's really shiny, but this one has a silver button on it. So this one is not adjustable, and it has a loop. And all you do is stick the button through it like that. Okay. The next one is my fall leaf bracelet. This one's gorgeous too, with all the different color leaves, as you can see. And this one is a lobster clasp, but it's a heart shaped in a heart, and it just attaches to the triangle. Or this is also a heart. So this one's not adjustable either, but the size is on in the shop. This one's just a little dainty one, and it is, I think, brown. I can't tell if that's brown or burgundy now. I think it's brown, with these beige-like glass pearl beads. And this one also has a slide closure, so you can fit a wee teeny tiny wrist if you wanted to, but it's made to go, of course, all the way around your wrist. Then we have this one. This one's made of linjosita. It's like a light bluish color with brass beads, and that's the back. And this one just goes around like this and is tied. So this one's adjustable with brass beads at the end. And then we have this gray one with pink Swarovski crystals, which is very gorgeous too, and dainty. And it is also a button closure, as you can see here. And then we have this blue one here, which this goes, it's supposed to go on each of the sides, but it moves a lot. This little blue part here, you can put it on both sides there. And it, of course, has a slide closure as well with the silver bead at the end. Silver beads here, and this is a blue glass bead, and it has like little white chunks like on it of, I'm guessing, of glass, but it's very different. So there's that one. Oh, and then this is one of my favorites. This is also a Swarovski crystal cosmic ring. They call it, it's volcanic, this one's called. And look at the shine in that one. And it's got the leaf motif and pretty design down the side. So that's it on the micro-macrame items today. And I just wanted to share that with you. If you were interested, they're in my Etsy shop. And I'm hoping to maybe someday in the future make some closures with these, and maybe some bookmarks, just for a little something different to add to our journals. So I thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.